newcomer, so they say. I'm a new kid on the block, but they jock still. I got skills with the rock.
And you be Austin like Steve Austin. Steady Fawcett, we cash her from hitting mash burn.
On the break, you want me to take it? You still with a left, right, it should. Look,
more steals than Ricky hit from the Pac-10.
I ain't new to this, I give assists like a high school tutor. But who the hell said being a kid was easy? But ain't nothing going on but cash and me ballin'. But I guess they all is cause they hear a brother fallin'. Don't sweat it, everything's gonna be alright. Let's go back a few years to be exact. High school, the fools didn't know how to act. This ain't Joe's the
I already know what you're laughing at. I already know what you're laughing at.
And it went all down the corner playing.
I already know what you're laughing
I was the man.
Is this what it's
My name in the cabinet.
What is
Chip
it?
Kid, kicking ass like Chip Kelly.
Shit out of here, man. Let him move shit.
Looking at me like a meal ticket. And try my best to avoid Billie Jean. But now you gotta deal with the drama. I should have seen it coming. Like Rocky's mom.
Yo, somebody who should.
Work hard and try to get my family paid.
Yo, somebody who should be getting booted is the Dallas Mavericks with their performance they put out there tonight, 104 to 119.
Don't sweat it, everything's gonna be alright.
Yeah, man, it was bad. But somebody tell Hulk Hogan with his broke hip that the state he's in right now, the vice president who he say he wanted to body slam. That's a state. That's why he's getting the hell boot out of the state of California. Oh, yeah, man. But another thing to get booed out of is the Dallas Mavericks losing 119 to 104. It's the third loss since Luka went out where the Mavericks have held a double-digit lead and a double-digit lead at one point in the game and has lost that game. So not good times for the Dallas Mavericks at all, man. It's
all
bad.
that buddy we doing after the losses make me angry. Is why I miss the old NBA. These guys are only here to get paid. PJ and others trying to get paid. Everyone needs to step up.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell he doing. The Mavericks, they're a bad basketball team. They're a bad basketball team. They can't sustain leads. Klay Thompson's and everybody's in a bad way. Everybody's in a bad way. Klay Thompson's in a bad way. PJ's in a bad way. I thought that maybe having Najee Marshall will give them enough juice, but they have no. This thing is run by Luka and Kyrie, and without Luka and Kyrie, there's no run around because the offense is designed. But that's the one thing. Walt. The other thing is that somehow even without Luka and Kyrie, their defense has gotten worse. I don't know what to say that because we were told that Luka and Kyrie were the worst defenders, but defensively they look worse. In this 5-game losing streak, so I don't know what to tell. I'm just gonna go on the defensive side. They don't switch off screens well. They lose their man get contained as far as back cuts to the basket. They get broke down, straight line drives, which means guys have to come help and either give up open threes or somebody's diving to the basket, leaving to layups or dunks. Defensively, they are terrible. I mean, they are terrible. I mean, I don't know what Tobias think. I was watching the game and just look. It is easy to score on them. It is easy to score on them. And these aren't like guys who are all-stars. These are the teams that are beating them have normal players, but it's just easy to score on them. It is easy. That was no resistance on the defensive end for the Mavericks. Memphis got whatever they wanted at any point in time they wanted. It didn't matter who it was. Something's got to be done. You got to have a backbone on the defensive end, or it don't matter. It don't matter what you do on the offensive end. You're gonna get beat by everybody.
Anna says, "What are your 3 takeaways from the game?"
Let me refresh what Kendrick just said real quick.
Go ahead.
One of my takeaways, I'll address Kendrick and I'll address Anna at the same time. One of my takeaways from the game: who the hell let Scottie Pippen Jr. out of the bullpen and come in and pitch a perfect game? This kid, man. I mean, taking PJ up to the rim like that, like he did, gave him that stare down. And then it seemed like Scottie Pippen Jr. scored like 23 points in 4 minutes. The way the pace of the game was going, he got loose. Jared Jackson Jr. got loose. And I mean, I'm looking around. The Mavericks going.
Somebody
to the defense?
Yeah, somebody named Concar. He got off. I don't know who that dude is. I mean, he was shooting threes. I mean, wide open practice shots. But go ahead, Tomas.
So with Pippen Jr. Helping Memphis, when it was your turn to make a run in the second half, when it was your turn to cut the game close, when it was your turn to take the lead back, climb all the way back, and then have big threes by Jaden Harden, 3 in the corner by Najee, things like that, you see Scottie Pippen Jr. get loose, and now you're back down 11 again. That's the key to look this team in the eye with that bulldog mentality that he has and say, hey, one thing I was in the NBA, I was a good damn defender. And I think that the tendency with the team, especially with Luka and Kyrie out, should be to focus more so on the defensive end. Derek Lively, a good defender. PJ, we thought was a good defender. Maybe he was out quick. That happens a lot too. And then Najee Marshall, we thought he was a good defender. With those 3 guys on the
they wasn't nice.
And especially against guys. All right, so here's my theory real quick. I think that they didn't really scout those dudes well when it comes to guys off the bench. And I think that a prime defensive person or a prime defensive-minded team, they lock in defensively whenever there's like the superstars on the court. Yes, I want to stop LeBron. Yes, I want to stop John Morant. Yes, I want to stop Dirk and D-Wade, guys like that. And I think that they overlooked Scottie Pippen Jr., bro. They overlooked Jared Jackson. And, of course, somebody had to do the scoring. So, yeah, man, I mean, it was kind of embarrassing. Yeah, granted, the Grizzlies were at home. But, damn, dude, like, you really didn't want to guard Scottie Pippen Jr.? Like, come on.
Scottie Pippen Jr. could have made the All-Star team with how he played tonight. He looked like his daddy.
Bro, I said, bro, I mean, I almost texted the group. Like, when did Scottie Pippen Jr. become an All-Star, dude? I was so close to doing it, and I was like, well, you know what?
And Tomas, I hope you wrong on that. But who the hell are the Mavericks to overlook anybody when you got a 4-game losing streak? Not 5-game losing streak. I said this before. I said this after the last loss. I said this in the pregame show. The Mavericks gotta lock in. Whoever's out there, you need to get a win. You need to find a way to get a win. And again, the Mavericks up double digits in a game early in the game, ended up losing by double digits again. They're not good enough offensively, at least consistent enough offensively, so they can have breakdowns on the defensive end. Because what happens if you break down the defensive end, it's impossible to catch up on the offensive end. You end up pressing, and then that's when you get into turnovers because you're trying to do too much because you're in a press mode as the clock starts going down and down. So, hey, I got to put some up, and then they're leading up to even more bad decisions and more easy layups. The Mavericks, give the Grizzlies credit, man. I'm not gonna take nothing away from them. The Grizzlies went to the line. They went to the line 35 times today. 35 times they went to the free throw line. That means they was heading to the basket, trying to get fouls, trying to get calls, and they did that thing. They shot 46% from the field. That tells me a team was aggressive. Meanwhile, the Mavericks bad on defense. Sporadic, spotty on offense. Jaden Hardy, I love the 2 threes he had, but then what I tell you about him is what I'm going to keep telling you about him. He had 2 bad turnovers on the next 2 possessions that led to 5 points, and that basically wiped away whatever he did on the offensive end. You listen. The Mavericks have to be fundamentally sound. No Luka, no Kyrie. They got to be fundamentally sound because their margin, Tobias, their margin of error without Luka and Kyrie used to be this. It's this. It's this right here. Your margin of error is this. So you can't have those turnovers. You can't have no spite on defense.
So have you guys, and I'll bring it, I'll walk this too. Have you guys ever noticed the pacing of how a Maverick game flows whenever Luka Doncic is on the court? And I'm just looking at whenever the Mavericks come down with the basketball, if Luka has the basketball in his hands, how better Derek Lively is, how better Daniel Gafford is, how better all the wings are. Like Luka sets up a lot of things, and as Maverick fans, man, we actually missed that. But like the pacing and how clean the basketball game is whenever Luka's on the court. Like sure, he has his moments of attacking the rim, falling down, doing things like that. But the pacing and how clean the Maverick game is whenever Luka's on the court, we missed that tonight. And I was looking at opportunities whenever the Mavericks were coming down, and some coaches call it Hully Gully. It's all Hully Gully style play. It's all like just like the play is like sloppy whenever Luka's on the court. And we saw a lot of that tonight, man. And I mean, me personally, I just can't wait till that guy gets back on the court. Him and Kyrie.
But the fact of the matter is also the Spencer Dinwiddie playing god awful. I mean, he's quote unquote the point guard of the team, and he's can't. And now he's basically getting minutes taken away from Quentin Grimes and Jaden Hardy, who are not good point guards. He's supposed to be the point guard, but he can't get in the game because he's in the doghouse. And I understand why, because he's been bad. So the Mavericks don't have a guard who can set the table for anybody as of now. And if you don't have that means you got to play fundamentally sound. That means you got to maybe possibly slow the pace down, move the ball around, play fundamental basketball. But more important than that, Tobias, if you're not good offensively, at least be good defensively. That way you can keep the game low. That way the game doesn't get away from you like it's been getting away from the Mavericks in the second half. Because teams have been going up and down the floor, up and down the court on the Mavericks, and the Mavericks can't keep up offensively or defensively.
Yeah, I mean, and another thing with Luka is he's a bigger body. So, like those little guards, like tonight, Pippen Jr., what he's doing whenever Luka's on the court, because what Luka does is offense to this team is defense. Offense to the Mavs is defense. So whenever Luka has his little guards on his back, whooping their asses, kicking their asses on the offensive end, it translates. So now we're coming down the court, and then there is those guys are like, man, physically exhausted, having to chase Kyrie, having to physical up with Luka, and then even the bigs, the bigs having to contend with Luka coming down the street, so to speak. And now you got to say, well, do I stop Luka, or will the lob go up, and then now Gafford is dunking on my head, or Lively is dunking on my head? Like, Luka gives like the opposing defense in so many fits that it's like, well, I don't know exactly what to do. And so I think that the Mavericks offense translates to defense, defense on the other side of the floor. So Luka, when he's back, he will flip the floor and make pretty much offensive defense, so to speak.
And also, I'm gonna repeat this again. Just like against the Cavs with Mobley, Jaren Jackson got his season high in points tonight with 35. That was his season high. Jaren Jackson, 35 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and a block. Just like Mobley, another big man 4, scoring 4 or 5, just dust the Mavericks in the middle. Jaren Jackson, just like Mobley, getting anything he wanted. He just no resistance. Anybody, whether it was Derek Lively, whether it was Maxey, whether it was PJ, when he was off in there, Daniel Gafford, he backed them down and got whatever he wanted in the paint. The Mavericks have to, like I said, defense. They got to solve that problem because guess who's coming tomorrow? AD. AD's coming tomorrow. And if you giving up that, AD make over 50 tomorrow. Literally speaking, he make over 50 tomorrow.
Both bigs, both the Maverick bigs, hobbled with ankle twist tonight. And so I'll be looking forward to hearing what they have to say about Gafford's ankle, and then also Lively's ankle. He shook it off, but Derek Lively is a guy who will shake off an injury during the game and then be out for the next 3 or 4 games. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how that works.
And we gotta start calling into the carpet Derek Lively injury prone, because I think he is. I think he has shown out that he's a guy that's
got hurt tonight too, didn't he?
Yeah, he's a guy. Gafford got hurt, but Gafford don't. He's not. I mean, he holds a lot of stuff, but he don't like go out with injuries. Go out with injuries. We know Derek Lively catches a lot of injuries, and he stays on the injury list. So we hope we pray that Derek Lively and Gafford both in for tomorrow. I kind of have a bad feeling about it, but yeah. That means most white power, more Maxi Cleveland. And Mavericks in a bad way. And I don't know how they can find their way out of it, man.
So last part before I let it all go. Yes, to see that. So notice how the Dallas media doesn't really hone in on how injury prone Derek Lively is. There's not really a story out there like that. And so they just let him fall by the wayside. Being just a guy who, and we hope he's alive tonight. We hope he plays again next week. But like I said with the Kyrie situation, I just kind of hope that everything gets swept under the rug, because when the media doesn't show intensity, things tend to go away. So just like with the presidency, with Kyrie, with Luka, I mean, the story is not a story unless the media makes and takes off with it. So yeah. Get well to Derek Lively, get well to Dan Gafford, and hope to see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Like I said, Walt, anything you want to say? Like I said, Mavericks in a bad way. This was a must win, because I had no confidence you was getting that win tomorrow against the Lakers. But you was playing without Ja, without Desmond Bain, and the only guy they had as far as was dangerous. You know, you're okay with giving up points to Jaren Jackson Jr. He always finds a way to kill the Mavericks, but I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, for Conchar to get off, for Wells to get off. I mean, these are guys. And Pippen, these are guys. Luke Kennard had a good game. Huff, who is he? Guys just going off. And, I don't know when they get the next win. This could be a long losing streak.
Then we got Portland at the end of the week. Yeah, Portland will be our next win.
Didn't they just get the hell beat out of them by Portland?
Who?
The Mavericks. The part of this losing streak, they got ran off the floor by Portland.
What was that when that happened?
You was here, man. How much weed you been smoking?
I haven't smoked any weed.
Oh no, well, I don't know what you don't have what's called, because we did the post, the pre-post post show in Portland.
Where the hell was I when we got ran off?
I don't know. It was on a Saturday night in Portland.
Oh man, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, December 28th, 126 to 122. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did the show. We did the show. So it is what it is.
December 28th.
Yeah, man. I tell you, it's going real bad. Walt can't remember when the losing streak started. It's how long it's been.
Yeah. That's how long it's been. I guess so. All right, man. Let's get over to the stats and the facts, man.
All right, man. These stats and facts are brought to you by Very Best Barbecue, home of the best smoked meats in the Metroplex. 7509 Boulevard 26, North Richland Hills, Texas, 76180. Open Tuesdays through Saturday, 11 to 7. Hey, but if you're snowing on winter, get your order quick. Has outdoor seating. I doubt you'll need that this week, but good for watching sports. I doubt you need that also. Telephone number 817-918-1497. If you need your event catered or online reservations for a band of your bunch, or if you want to place an order, go by there. I recommend the ribs and the barbecue Frito pie. All right, let's get to the stats and facts. The Grizzlies shoot 46% to the Mavericks 41%. 3-pointers, basically a push for both teams. Mavericks were 13 out of 36 for 36%. The Grizzlies were 12 out of 35, 34%. Free throws, this is where the Mavericks got really tortured. Put in the torture chamber. The Mavericks were relentless trying to get to the paint, get to the line. They were 27 out of 35 for 77%. The Mavericks only been up 15 times, making 11 of them. Miss Luka and Kyrie, so for 73%. Rebounds favor the Grizzlies, 55 to 50. Offensive rebounds was a push, 13 apiece. Assists, barely even. The Mavericks had a 1 assist advantage, 25-24. Steals, the Grizzlies had 11. The Mavericks had 7 blocks. The Mavericks had 8. The Grizzlies blocked up big in the second half, picking up 5. Total turnovers, both teams had 15 apiece. The Mavericks gave up 14 points off their 15 turnovers. The Grizz only conceded 12 off thirds. Fast break points 16 to 11 favor the Grizz, and points in the paint 52 to 48 favor the Grizz. Let's get to the box score, if you will. Maxi Kleber. What can I say about Maxi Kleber that hasn't been said over and over again? 23 minutes worth of nothing. He had 4 points. He was a +3 somehow. Only having 1 assist.
Well, that's 4 more points than he normally has.
Well, I guess you put it that way. He had 1 block, 1 assist, 2 boards in this game. He was 2 out of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. I swear he had about 5 open 3-point shots he passed up. I swear. Scouts on him. PJ Washington, my God, he was bad. My God, look at this stat line. 32 minutes. He had 17 points, but he took 22 shots to get him. He was 7 out of 22. 2 out of 8 from 3. He did go to the free throw line once, but he did have 10 rebounds. He had a double-double. He was a minus 18, though. He had 5 assists and 3 steals. But, 2 out of 8 from 3. Stop shooting, boy. Najee Marshall, the same thing. He was 2 out of 6 from the 3-point line. Playing 33 minutes. He was 5 out of 15, 16 points, -8. He had 2 steals, 3 assists, and 6 boards in the game. Derek Lively, as we said, he twisted his ankle late in the game. Well, he finished up 33 minutes. He was 7 out of 11. He had 12 rebounds and 14 points. So he had a nice double-double. Well, he was a -17 because defensively, boy, he was bad tonight. He was really bad. He had 3 blocks, though. Other than that, I mean, it was light work going in against him. 1 assist on the day to go with his double-double. Klay Thompson, my God, he was equally bad, man. Can we say Klay Thompson is all up the dunking wall? According just to me. 27 minutes. He was 5 of 16 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, and that last 3 he made was late. He was 2 of 2 for the free throw line. He had 15 points. He was a -18.
God! It's just taking him a minute to get settled in.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah,
remember what I said? I said it won't be till next year to win this team prize.
Yeah, you said
next year is our year, not this year.
Yeah, you say it's taking a minute for him to settle in a month ago, and then you said a month before that. But anyway,
I'm gonna tell you got to do, Clay.
You done told us 5 times, man. It's kind of getting old. But he had 2 blocks, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds in the game. Max Crosby got in for a minute, nothing more, nothing less. Dwight Powell, 6 minutes. He had 5 boards and 2 rebounds. So hold on, you mean to tell me Dwight Powell in 6 minutes had 3 more rebounds than Maxi Kleber had in 23 minutes?
Come on, man, don't do that, man. We already know what Maxi Kleber is, man. Come on, man.
Okay.
Come on, man. Don't do this smear campaign tonight.
Okay. Daniel Gafford, 8 minutes. He got hurt in the first half. He had 5 points. He was a +6. had one rebound and one block.
Something tells me that even if he hadn't got hurt, he still would have them 5 points.
Who's doing the sprint campaign now? What you doing? Spencer Dinwiddie. Spencer Dinwiddie, 30 minutes. He had 6 points. He's a -9. 3 assists. He also had 2 turnovers, 1 rebound in the game. He was 2 out of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3-point line. Not aggressive in his 30 minutes of play. Quentin Grimes, he was aggressive. He just couldn't make nothing. 26 minutes. He was 4 of 13, 1 of 6 from 3. He had 9 points. He's a -10. Had 6 assists and 6 boards in the game, going with 1 steal. He also had a couple of turnovers. Brandon Williams, just a minute in the game, nothing more. He had 1 point. Jaden Hardy, 21 minutes. He had 15 points, but my God, he had 4 turnovers. And I'm telling you, them 2 turnovers he had after them 2 threes he made was god awful. He's a +2. But he had 1 steal, 2 assists, 3 rebounds in the game. He was 5 of 10 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. That's a nice stat line. I just don't want him running and controlling the offense and dribbling the basketball. Any of those, he's pretty good in my book. Speaking of pretty good, Jaren Jackson was pretty good tonight. Like I said, 35 points. He was a +9. He had a block, 3 steals, 5 assists. He had 13 rebounds in this game. He really not a great rebounder, but hey, I guess against this Mavericks team, hey, you want to put in whatever kind of work you need to put in, go right ahead. He was 8 of 12.
If you want to make a name for yourself, come play with Dallas right now.
Yeah. Usually he averages about 7 to 8 rebounds. He got 13 today. 5 of those are offensive though too. So he was doing work on both ends of the floor. He was 8 out of 12 from the free throw line, so he was aggressive. He was 1 or 2 from 3. He was 13 out of 23 from the field in 34 minutes. Wells on 35 minutes, he had 17 points. He was a +18. He had 1 assist, 11 rebounds. He had a double-double. He was 10 of 11 from the free throw line. He was 1 of 5 from 3, 3 of 11 from the field. So he was aggressive from the free throw line. Basically, all his points came from the free throw line. On Zach Edey, 13 minutes. He had 4 points. He had also 2 blocks, 3 rebounds in this game. Didn't need much from him. He was 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. Konkar, 23 minutes, 5 points. But man, 5 points. But this dude had 13 boards. 13 boards, man. 2 assists. So he was doing work on that block. He was 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Scottie Pippen Jr., 18 points. He was a +9. He had 5 steals. I mean, he was getting cookies out there.
He got busted upside his head by the head buster, Najee Marshall.
Yeah, and then took his cookies right after that, and then dunked on somebody. He also had 4 assists, 5 rebounds. He was 6 of 13 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 28 minutes. Clark, 15 minutes, 3 of 7 from the field. He had 6 points. He was a +4, 1 steal, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. LaRavia, 27 minutes. He had 7 points. He was +13. He had 4 assists and 2 rebounds in this game. Huff, 28 minutes. He had 11 points. He was a +11. I mean, he was +18. Had 2 steals, 1 assist, and 1 rebound in this game. He's 4 of 7 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. Luke Kennard, 24 minutes, 13 points. He was a +10. He also had 4 assists in this game and 4 rebounds in this game. He was 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. And Spencer, he had in 10 minutes. He had 3 points. He was 1 of 3 from the field. Had 1 rebound. And Kawanama, 2 minutes, nothing much, no points. He's a +1. Had 1 rebound in this game. And while those are the stats and facts brought to you by Very Best Barbecue, smoke the best meats in the Metroplex. Back to you.
Well, we've already got our first interview in. I believe it is one Mr. Derek Lively. I don't see a Coach Kidd up here, so I'm wondering did he talk, but right now we got Derek Lively, so I guess we'll go over to him.
He may say y'all. He may say, "Hey, y'all don't do nothing out of the court. Maybe y'all do this. Y'all handle it. I'm out of here."
Where is Coach Kidd going? Where's he going?
He on the bus. He on the bus waiting on them. He on the bus, man. I don't blame him.
Oh, okay. He trying to help me get back to Dallas, huh?
Let Derek Lively take it. He didn't do much in the game, so maybe he can talk better than he played. Let him have it.
Ouch.
Half-hour flight, boy. Gotta get here.
Ouch. All right, let's go to Derek Lively real quick and hear what he had to say.
What's up, y'all? Whenever y'all ready. Just us on the defensive end. You know, we weren't stringing together. We weren't stringing together. We weren't talking to one another. We were letting them play the basketball they wanted, not the defense we wanted to play. Got scratched. Part of the game. Sorry, it's on my moneymaker. That sucks. It's on my face, but nothing I can do about it. Move on.
How difficult is it when you guys keep getting the injuries? It seems like every game.
It really just a next man up mentality, like we've been talking about all last year and this year. You know, no matter who's on the floor, no matter who's hurt, no matter who's, you know, going through some things, we got to lift each other up. We got to lean on the next man. We got to be able to step up. You know, there's times where we're going to look at each other and be like, now what? But, you know, that's not going to get us to where we want to be. You know, we got to learn from mistakes, learn from what we're doing. Just got to get better. I think he responded great. You know, what do you have? 16, man. You can't be mad at that. And he was on the offensive board. He definitely got he got one offensive rebound. You know, he's just being in there, talking to us on defense, giving us extra energy, extra efforts. And, you know, he was able to pick up a couple deflections, a couple steals, which got us going in the first and second.
What did you see from that starting group? Was it different combination with Najee and Clay as the 1 and 2?
We just got to throw different combos out there. And, you know, we just got to be able to make it work and make it gel together. You know, we're going to have shooters, we're going to have ball handlers, we're going to have people who's playing to their strengths, people playing to their weaknesses. But we got to be able to figure out what we can do, how we can improve, how we can be better in the next games.
What are some of the challenging things that Jaren Jackson's able to do with like his ability to attack the paint and shoot?
You know, he's a good lefty. You know, he has a good touch. He has a good ability to stay on balance and, you know, take a bump and finish. So you got to commend him on that. You know, I know he's been working on it. He had a good game today. You know, you got to be able to just bounce back. You can't look at all the things we go through and say, why us? You know, we just got to learn from it. We got to accept it. And we just got to be better. You know, no matter if it's injuries, illnesses, we got to be able to have the next man step up and play.
I think in the fourth quarter, there was a play where you were limping a little bit. I think your left leg. Do you anticipate that being like?
I just got need, man. It's all good. Just got need. Don't worry about it. Appreciate you.
Very quick and to the point there, Kendrick, with Derek Lively.
Yeah, man. He basically hit the nail on the head the first few seconds of the game. Defensively, they suck. That's the reason what happened in the second quarter and on from the second and the third and the fourth. They couldn't string together stops. I mean, anything that Jaren Jackson wanted to do in the middle of the paint, he got done. Anything that Scottie Pippen Jr. wanted to do, he got done. Wells, anything. I mean, Memphis Grizzlies wanted to get done. They got done. There was no resistance. Defensively for the Mavericks. And if the Mavericks can't play defense, I don't care who the hell you're playing. You're gonna get beat by everybody. You gotta play. You gotta be able to stop people. And because you know that you can say about 70% of your offense is not on the floor. So that means you gotta be better on the defense end. So we already got scratched. Big scratch on his face, but he's hurt. But I think he said his knee. He said he's good to go. So we're gonna hold him to it. He got to get out there and play, especially with we don't know the information with the ankle with Daniel Gafford. So we'll see, man. But they're in a bad way. The morale's down. And one thing before I pass it so much, I think, and some of this got to go on Coach Kidd also. We got to stop talking about the injuries because then you use it as a crutch. And I know. Listen, I said this before in the last game. Whoever's on the floor is on the floor. If Kyrie and Luka's not there, they're not on the team. You got to go out and get a win. You can't, because when you start talking about injuries, when you start talking about bad luck, you robbing. That's what you mentally go to. So the Mavericks got to get out of that. Whatever the 13 or 15 they got, go with it, and let's go ahead and try to be competitive and try to steal a win tomorrow.
Question for you, Kendrick. Would you rather trade the Mavericks roster for the Phoenix Suns roster?
No, because Bradley Beal now is saying he will waive his no trade clause to be traded to who was that? Phoenix, the Clippers, the Nuggets, and I feel like in the Heat.
All right, but
I put it this way, Tovash. I ain't trying to pump out of it, but as of right now, before the start of the season, I would have said that, you know what, the Mavericks are the deepest team. I don't know. Listen, I don't know if the way the Mavericks depth is playing, I don't know if there's a difference between the Phoenix Suns roster and the Mavericks roster. If you go past the fourth, if you go past the third guy.
And the reason why I asked this question, as I'm looking at the Phoenix Suns highlights tonight, they're playing
They play Philadelphia.
They're playing 14 to 16 type ball, or 16 to 18 type ball. So they're 2 games under 500. The Mavericks, on the other hand, are they +4, +2, or they're equal right now?
4.
What's the record?
2016 now.
2016, okay? And then that includes losing some games where you have, like, you're including, like, some of those games will have you scratching your head, like, how the hell did we lose this? The Phoenix Suns got 2 of the top 10 players in the game on their team. The Mavericks got 1. The Mavericks also have both of those guys, Kyrie and Luka, off the floor for a month at least. And the Suns haven't done quite that well when it comes to next man up mentality. They're not that big down low. And I mean, we've seen Kevin Durant be all world, but he has to stay healthy. And Kevin Durant, for the most part, has to stay healthy all year. But look at him. They don't have that particular type thing that the Mavericks have on the court. And it shows. Their main player has studs that are regarded and world renowned as being, like really, really good guys in the NBA. And yet they get that production to where they're still 2 games under 500. Just like I told Shams in the group chat, there's ebbs and flows in the league. In one NBA season, there are so many ebbs and flows to where, we lost that game in January, we lost that game in May, we lost that game in November, and yet here we are in the finals. It's a marathon. And a 5-game losing streak doesn't scare me off, won't run me off, won't do any of those things. I do kind of like going up the mountain and then going down the mountain. So right now, the Mavericks are going up the mountain and everything seems hard. And
picking up where the Cowboys left off.
Yeah, and so that's good too. But when they get things going, they look unbeatable. So yeah, I mean, I'm not really concerned if you say. If they lose 8 in a row, then yeah, then we gotta think about something. But to have this kind of talent doesn't sway me one way or the other when it comes to either panicking, let's find another guy we can make a trade with, and things like that.
It's the point that only thing I'm going the loss. It's just the games how they've lost them. It's not like the Mavericks is just off. They've had great starts. It's not like the Mavericks got just blown off the floor. They've been up double digits in Sacramento. It was up in Portland. They were up again today where they have up double digits. It's the fact that it seems to me that the Mavericks are, I don't want them to get in this woe is me mentality and say, oh, well, Luka and Kyrie out, so we have no shot. Okay, well, things going bad, so we hang ahead. Luka and Kyrie's not coming through the door right now. You still got to find a way to win games because the NBA don't care if your best 2 players in. They don't.
Right.
Guess what? The Lakers come in to kick your head in. This was a game that I picked the Mavericks to win because I looked at the thing, and maybe, like you said, maybe the Mavericks looked at the injury report too, and maybe they shouldn't have no business looking at Jaws out, Desmond Bain's out. There was an opportunity for the Mavericks to get a win. They were up as many as 13. The game against Sacramento, Doug Christie, and we showed the photo. They lost to a man who was on a dog leash just a minute ago. That we showed too. I mean, Doug Christie.
Have you seen the stuff your head coach has been into?
Yeah, we showed it. And they were up against a
whoa. What? Hold on, say your head coach.
Yeah, Devin Pierce.
Where are you finding all this stuff at on my coach? What the hell?
Kenny just called out Doug Christie for like being on the league.
Wait, we showed the picture.
Yeah, we showed a picture of that.
That was
Yeah,
recent.
we seen
That
that.
was recent.
Like some of the stuff that Jay Keenan's been involved in. I mean,
Yeah. Hey, wait. Hey,
Those pictures haven't fell across my desk yet.
Yeah. I've been sworn secrecy on that. Basically, sign of blood oath, not to talk about that. By yours truly on the lookout though. She got the head on his head and everything. She got the hand on his head. She got the hand technical. They lost the game. They lost the game to that guy. They lost the game to that guy right there. Basketball wise,
Jackie Christie though. Jackie Christie, she's a little different though.
Basketball wise on Jackie Christie.
Basketball wise on Doug Christie.
Doug Christie. Yeah, they lost the game to that guy. A Sacramento team that hasn't won a game since they beat the Mavericks. So I think they've lost like 7 out of their last 8. The one they won was against the Mavericks. So that's what I'm talking about. The Mavericks got to find their way out. They're in a bad way. Whether it's illness, morale's down there, and you know what? A 2-game losing streak can turn to 5, and a 5-game losing streak, the Mavericks don't find their way out, it can turn to 10 or 12. And then that's when you got a whole lot of problems. Whether the organization top down and then the powers of be, if you got a 12-game losing streak, they're looking at you like, what the hell's going on here? So they need to find their way out of it very fast. They got, like I said, they might lose against the Lakers. Hopefully they can pull off an upset and win.
They'll be Portland.
They better. That's at home. If they lose 2 games,
that's here soon.
Yeah, if they lose 2 games in the span of 2.5 weeks to the Portland Trail Blazers, we got things to talk about.
Kendrick, can you give the score update before we get out of here?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get a score update. It's a lot of teams that won. It's some teams that lost. One of them was the Mavericks, but we just talked about them. But let's give you some other teams that won and lost today. I mean, boy, Kobe White had a ferocious dunk on your boy Wemby today, Walt. I mean, boy, he dunked all on him today. As the Bulls got a 4-point win over the Spurs, 114-110. That was about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 9 games associated. Oh, I thought that was my cousin. My bad. I said, "What the hell you doing? Don't you got to go loose there?" No, they ain't her. She got the same type of braids. I said, "Don't you got to go loose there in the morning and go see a correction officer?"
You got an auntie at work at. You got a cousin that work at Lulu.
Yeah, see a correction officer. Yeah, loose there. Yeah, I thought that was her. I thought that was her in the background. I thought because she had the same braids. I said, "Hey, Tree, you need to get together."
Boss, you asked her if she works at Lulu in her spare time. Oh,
okay. All right. Moving on from that. All right. The Trailblazers lost to the Detroit Pistons today, 118-115. The Phoenix Suns. She got. I think somebody must know she got right out of the screen. That's what I said. But anyway, the Phoenix Suns defeated the Philadelphia 76ers 109-99. Indiana Pacers defeated the Brooklyn Nets 113-99. Also, the Orlando Magic beat the New York Knicks, one of the highest teams in basketball, beat them by 9, 103-94. Milwaukee Bucks beat the Toronto Raptors 128-104. As we know, the Dallas Mavericks lost to the Memphis Grizzlies. That's 5 straight for the Mavs, 119-104. The Timberwolves they've been in a bad way also, but they beat the Clippers. So that helped the Mavericks. 108 to 106. So Mavericks will stay in sixth as of now. And a game in process now. At halftime, the Sacramento Kings. Hey, they make it a win. They're playing the Miami Heat, leading 50-47 at the half against the Jimmy Butler's Miami Heat. And Walt, there's your scores around the association. Brought to you by me, myself, and I. Tobas and Walt Chisholm. Back to you, Walt Chisholm.
Well, there's Kendrick. He has it right. They at number 6 right now, and they're tied.
Yeah.
They tied with the Clippers.
Yeah. So that Clipper loss was good for the Mavericks. They stay at 6.
Well, the Mavericks, if they can beat the Lakers tomorrow, they can actually move up to number 5.
Yeah, already the spread has come out. The Mavericks are a 5.5 point dog to the Lakers. Spread already come out. So there you go.
Well, there you go.
Any gamblers up there?
As they should be. I think they probably will lose the game tomorrow. LeBron may try to come and show out. But yeah, get well, everybody. Your top four players are injured right now.
They may not need to play LeBron tomorrow. I mean, Ja didn't have to play.
If you take any players in the Grizzlies team and you put them on the Mavs, we win it. Our role players are not like that. 5-game losing streak. SMH. It's gonna be a real lake show tomorrow.
Yeah, they're gonna be in the building tomorrow.
And for a good team, it's not just your bench good, but your guys consistent. I missed what he's saying there.
He said only Luka and Kyrie are consistent. I don't know what I'll get from the others night to night, basically.
Yeah.
And that's why superstars get paid with superstar money. It's because your superstars will stay consistent. From Anthony Edwards to even LeBron James to Luka to the guy from Milwaukee all the way down to
Wemby Yamba,
Oklahoma City, Denver. Like, that's what superstars get paid max money for, because they are the guy of the team.
Hold on. Whoa. Klay Thompson out. I'm sorry. Never mind. You said superstar.
But no, I mean,
my
bad.
bad.
Role players and bench players get paid the little money because, yes, they are pros. They are pros, but
it ain't gonna work, buddy.
When you look at role players, you don't ask them to do really, really too much. And so, just to address that question in the room,
boy, Golden State said, "Woo, boy, we ain't stuck with that contract." Woo, boy.
Oh, I'm hurt.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Golden State said, man, we got a lot of things going wrong for us, boy. We ain't got that one.
Yeah. All right, man. So look, we'll be back tomorrow night. The Mavs are gonna be taking on the Lakers. Vosh, are you gonna be in the house tomorrow for the Lakers game?
No, I'll probably be sitting right in this very seat that I'm in right now.
Man, ain't no need to be buzz in traffic for that. Ain't no need to be in traffic for that.
I let that ticket go. For a nominal fee, I let that one go. So yeah, I'll probably be sitting right here.
All right, man. Well, we'll be back tomorrow night. Unfortunately, the Mavs gonna be taking on Lakers, and we might be in for another long bad night tonight. Tomorrow night. You know what? Honestly, just bring on the snow tomorrow night if you can. Let's try to postpone this one. Let's prolong this as long as we can.
Is that when it come to?
Yeah, come in. It's coming in.
You trying to add Mother Nature to snowing?
Well, if it's snowing Saturday, well, I guess I would say it might be snowing Thursday night when the Mavericks take on the Trailblazers. I would say maybe we can get that game postponed, but never mind. I think they'll have that game. I think they'll be fine.
Listen. I'm saying it right now. Is that Thursday? Is that Thursday, right? That's a Thursday game?
Thursday at
All right.
Thursday at 7:30.
I haven't said this since last season. Thursday, the season.
I knew it. I knew it.
It's all on the line. It's all on the line Thursday.
Not in Portland on a Thursday night.
Portland in a cold AAC on a Thursday night is all on the line.
With the snow coming down. All right, man. We'll be back tomorrow night, but until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. I always do what's best for business. If we don't see you around, then we'll see you around live tomorrow night when the Mavs take on the Los Angeles Lakers.
He's so bad he don't know what team's playing. It's on the line. It's all on the line.